Former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter facing new questions tonight. The Washington Examiner reporting that then Senator Biden twice contacted federal agencies to discuss the work of his son's lobbying firm. Let's discuss this latest development with former Ohio Senate Minority Leader Capri Cafaro and Fox News contributor Deroy Murdock. It's great to have you both.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. Good evening.
The Washington Examiner goes on to say government records show that Biden, who has always insisted he knows nothing about his son's business activities, helped Hunter's work with strategic and highly specific interventions that could have benefited his son to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars. Capri, your reaction?
Well, I think that we need to put this in a little bit of context. And before I get started on Vice President Biden, I will say that I've been consistent. I've never been one to rush to judgment on President Trump and impeachment. I've always said we need to see the facts. And I think in this case, it's the same. Well, I obviously never am supportive of someone utilizing their political influence for personal gain or for gain of their family members or using it inappropriately. I think we need to put this into context. This apparently occurred in 2007 when Joe Biden was Senator Biden in the state of Delaware, and this matter pertained to MBNA, which is a banking firm that is headquartered in Delaware. So what came first, the chicken or the egg? Was he intervening for a major employer in a state, or was he doing it because his son represented MBNA? It's unclear at this point. We need to get to the bottom of it.
Deroy, what do you make of it?
I appreciate Capri's sense of caution. I think there is a massive rush to judgment, rush to misjudgment in a lot of these cases. But again, this seems a little unusual. I've heard from Joe Biden that he and his son never talked about any of his business dealings, and here we again see something where there may be a connection. So sure, let's be cautious in looking at it, but just on the surface, it's something that looks like deserves additional scrutiny and maybe an example of these two working together when they probably shouldn't have been.
All right, Hillary 2020. Take a listen to one of Clinton's former advisors.
I think it's somewhere between highly unlikely and zero, but it's not zero. I do think she's been looking and watching wistfully, which is totally understandable given the race that she went through in 2016.
Capri, what do you make of that?
Well, I think it was the reporter that said there's a difference between taunting and running, and I think that's what's happening here. I think that more likely than not, Secretary Clinton is doing more taunting than she is actually running. I think she's also trying to make herself somewhat relevant in the 2020 race. But I agree with the Democratic colleagues in the United States Senate that now is not the time for Secretary Clinton to run again. Even if this crop of candidates is not great, we've already seen what Secretary Clinton can do in very important states like Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. She didn't learn from her mistakes in 2008. In 2016, I doubt that she would learn from 2016 and 2020.
Jonathan Martin in the New York Times says the Democratic establishment is anxious, asking, is there anybody else? Deroy, what do you make of that?
I think the idea that Hillary Clinton's got to make herself relevant. I mean, she's a grandma. She's got grandkids. She ought to go take care of them. She's had her chance. She's been in American national life for the better part of 30, maybe pushing 35 years, something like that. And since she lost the White House to Donald Trump, she's not become any warmer, any more empathetic. She's not developed any of a sense of personal responsibility. She spent the last 3 years pointing the fingers at everybody from the Kremlin, east and west, as to her loss. And if I were one of the other people running for president, I'd wonder, why are we going to stand down and just go back to our home offices and let her have another swipe at the White House? She should probably sit down and also think about the 594 violations related to Emailgate with which she was involved. I think her time has passed, and she'd make a great grandma. She ought to focus on that.
All right, Deroy Murdock, Capri Cafaro,
well, we have
to leave it there.
I would just say that grandmas across the country, I'm sure, can still be politically engaged no matter what.
All right, there you go. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.